Welcome to a day in the life of a stay-at-home boyfriend who is yet to be employed. I like to keep up with my girlfriend's schedule, so I typically wake up at around 7:30. I quickly brushed up and started making breakfast. She doesn't eat breakfast until getting to the office, so here's what I made for myself. I typically have 2 eggs and 100 grams of egg whites, but as you can see, we pretty much ran out of both. So I decided to substitute with fat chunks of yogurt and some honey for the extra calories. I scrambled up the eggs, and for more savory taste, I usually have 2 slices of this uncured turkey bacon from Costco. Look at them, all nice and crispy. I finished up my breakfast while contemplating on my life and got back to reality. I almost always check my emails first, and as always, I received a lot of thank you notes from many companies. Aren't they so polite? I was then very thrilled to share my resume with many companies on LinkedIn. The market is so cooked, but it's more of my skill issue. Anyway, I worked for a couple more hours and it was lunchtime. When my girlfriend doesn't have lunch meetings, she would come home for lunch, but unfortunately not today. So I made myself a teriyaki salmon udon, which was heaven. If you're curious about the sauce, it's just some soy sauce, oyster sauce, honey, and mirin. Super simple and delicious. After lunch, I cracked open a cold brew just in case I got food coma, but it still got me. I then hit the gym, did some more work after I got home, and it's almost dinner time. For dinner, she requested pasta with ground beef, which is one of her favorites, but we didn't have ground beef, so ground turkey will do. A grocery run is definitely needed. Whether it's lunch or dinner, my goal is always to finish cooking the moment she gets home, because there's just something really nice about coming home to a hot meal that's already made for you. Running slightly behind today though, because I had been filming, but it didn't take too much longer and she liked it. After dinner, I forced her to relax. I cleaned up the kitchen, loaded up the dishwasher, and took out the trash. We then played some very unfriendly games of Connect 4. Of course I won, I'm sorry. And binge watching Friends for the 20th time. That's it. Another good day.